What's good? What's good out there in the universe? I am Chef Danielle, and this is my debut of my show, Talking with Your Mouth Full. So I started this this concept last summer, and I had a totally different look, totally different feel of how I wanted this show to go, and it didn't work. You know, it's so crazy when you have to rely on a freaking team. Get a team that you can rely on, because it's really difficult when you don't have a team. But anyway, talking with them out full. Yes, I got the glass, I got the mug and everything, girl. Yes. Yes, talking with your mouth full. So talking with your mouth full is about I'll be having conversations with interesting people around food. So I'll be cooking live, and I'll be inviting guests to have dialogue about everything but food. You know, I don't want to talk about food really, but if you want to talk about food, that's fine. But I would prefer not to talk about food. I would prefer to talk about something else, like, you know, world events, politics, whatever, you know, you want to talk about. So I'm going to be having interesting guests on my show. We're going to be talking about whatever it is we're going to be talking about. And I'll be cooking live, and I'll be inviting them via, there'll be in-person guests, and also I'll be inviting them via live chat. I'll hit that button that says invite such and such. Yeah, invite such and such. I'll be inviting such and such onto the chat, and we'll be, you know, talking, having organic, genuine conversations about whatever. So yeah, that's what, you know, today I just had a really rough day today. Rough. Like rough. So pushing through. Almost didn't get here where I am right now, but I did. And right now, here's your opportunity. You're in my kitchen, and talk. You can actually, thank you. Yeah, thank you. That's my booby. And ask me any questions. You can ask me questions now. The floor is open. You want to know something, you want to ask something, I will not be typing. I will be verbally replying to your questions. So here is your questions, your time to ask questions. So yeah, just ask away. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Hi, Diva. I see you. I see you, girl. That's my Boobalooba from DC. Tiffany said, how long have I been baking and cooking professionally? 10 years. I've been baking for 10 years. I've been actually cooking for 3. Hey, April. Let me tell y'all about April. So I just had April made my mug. Like, this is what she do. Okay? Her name is April. April, type in your name, girl. Type in the name of your company. I'm sorry, because I'm just, you know, I'm all over the place today. I had a hard day today. It was really rough. Like, what's the what? So I'm really, yeah, this has been a rough day. So April made this beautiful mug for me, and she'll be creating also some other things for me. Simply Simone Designs. She is on Instagram. I've seen her stuff actually up close and personal, aside from this beautiful mug. Yeah, you know. And you know, her designs are, she designs glasses, and she designs a lot of different other things. She designs on wood. You know, she does it. Hey, Cherie. Hi, Cherie. For Cherie from Jersey. I love Cherie because Cherie is a lot like me. She's very peaceful and calm and mild-mannered, but she will get gully in 2.0 seconds, and I love that about her because it's nothing. Yo, that's somebody you need to have on your team when you when you doing your thing. You need to have somebody that's gonna get gully and get it popping, and she's one of those get it popping. Hi, Angela. That's my homie. That's my sister from another mother, from another mister. That's what they say. She's all the way in Ohio. And she's a poet, and she has poetry books, and I love her. She's very extremely supportive, and she and I have never, ever met in person. And she is like super supportive. She's more supportive than some people I know personally. So I love you, Ange. Hi, Yolanda. Hi, Dee. I see y'all watching. Yes, Cherie, yes. Hi, Tamala. Yes, hi, Tim. Let me tell you something about Tamala. I have a story for everybody, don't I? Let me tell you something about Tamala. So, I had a birthday, like, I don't even know how many years ago, and Tamala came to my birthday. So I had this erotic poetry birthday celebration, and I read a poem, erotic poem. It didn't get too crazy like I wanted to because my kids was there, you know, they grown, but I was just like, you know, nobody wants to hear their mama get erotic, not even via poetry. So I had to, you know, tone it down a little something. So I met Tamala actually. She was a server at a restaurant, and she and I just clicked. We exchanged information. She was really cool, and we exchanged information, and she came to my birthday party. Yes, and she and I have been connected via social media for a long time. And right now we are in a book club, and we're reading. I don't even remember the name of the book. I be reading it throughout the day. Oh my God! Hi, ladies from the book club. How are you guys? I hope you guys are, you know, taking a break from reading and watching me. Yeah, you need to. If you're going to be taking a break from reading, you need to be watching me, of course. Yes, and thank you, Alicia. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is something that I actually threw together today. I was just like out of it today. Like I did not. I almost didn't do this today, and you know, and I had to think about, you know, something my mom always said that mean what you say what you mean. You know, if you're not about your word, you're not about shit. That's what her exact words were, verbatim. If you're not about your word, you're not about shit. So she used to tell me that. So I had to keep my word, right? Because I said I was going to do this today, right? I did say that. So I had to comply. I had to get it, roll up my sleeves and get it popping. So, yeah. Girl. Yes, Tamala, the name of the book club, write it, type it, because I have so much going on. I'm sitting here like, in the name of the book we're reading Angela Y. Davis's book, and this is like, it's about race, something or another, and I know I posted it. Y'all know what I'm watching. I mean, what I'm reading. Y'all know. And I'm sitting here like, oh my God. Yes, girl. And it says, talking with your mouth full, right? On it, yes. Because even though your mother say don't talk with your mouth full, I'm not my mama. I am me. So I'm going to be talking with my mouth full. So yeah, the show is going to be, next week I'll be actually cooking. Not only will I be cooking, I'll be inviting somebody via live chat. Not in person, not yet. Not yet. We, gotta, work our way into all of that. But yeah, this is, the debut of my show. I wanted to do something different. Even though you'll be watching me cooking, and you could ask me questions about what I'm making and all that stuff. But I will be having dialogue about all different type of topics, and subjects, and whatever's going on in the media, like today, I was thinking about that whole Genuine situation with he was like, nah, he didn't want to kiss someone who was a transgender, and then they dragging him and all of this, and I'm like, listen, if he was trying to kiss her, it would have been sexual misconduct. They would have been all over him anyway. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I understand where he's coming from. That's his thing. He has a right to choose not to want a transgender to kiss him. That's his business. That's his prerogative. And I'm saying that I saw the video. I didn't see anything wrong that he did. He didn't spit on her. He didn't say, oh, get away from you, like she had leprosy. He just said, no, that's like, backing off, like, no. But all the stuff that's going on about, sexual misconduct, and people are saying that they were made to feel uncomfortable. They were groped and flashed and... Right. When did we lose our right to choose who to kiss? Right. Everything is so, everybody's so politically correct. Everybody wants to be like, everybody has all these opinions about what you should do and what you shouldn't do. And at the end of the day, you need to be yourself and be you. F what people are saying. I don't give a shit. Like, if that's your choice, stand by your choice. And the hell with everybody. Yes, Tamala. So Genuine, I don't know how he got into this situation where he was around this transgender, and they asked him if he would date one, and he said no. And the transgender tried to kiss him, and he was like, no. Because no means no, right? You would think, even if it's a man, no means no. Because if it was a woman, it would have been like, no means no. Oh my gosh, we're special victims. Where's Olivia Benson and Finn and them? Because they about to come through. It's about to be a whole case, and they about to make a whole episode of Law and Order about this shit, right? So, you have to just be like, y'all, you serious? So, that's where that was. It was just a lot to deal with, yeah. But I'm looking forward to cooking. And next week I'll be cooking. And I'll be eating. And I'll be talking. I will. Because I love to talk. I love to talk. I like to have healthy, friendly dialogue about a lot of different stuff. A lot of different things. There are some people that they feel very passionately about whatever it is they feel passionately about. And that's cool. We should be able to be respectful of others' opinions and their perspectives on things. And you could agree to disagree, you could respect them, and everybody could go to their corner at the end of the day, and we can still be friends. We could come back tomorrow and play in the sandbox if we want, and all of that jazz. But come on, we don't gotta just be like, oh, you ready to unfriend and block and all this kind of stuff. Relax. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. What will I be cooking? I don't know. I don't know. But it's probably gonna be something dealing with shrimp, because I love shrimp. Like, anybody who knows and sees my page, they know I have a lot of shrimp dishes. Like, I love shrimp. I absolutely love shrimp. Love it. Like, lobster too. When I can afford it. and crab legs, crab cakes. I'll even eat a Krabby Patty if Patrick Cream served it to me. Or SpongeBob, somebody, right? But yeah, I just love to cook. And okay, you Tiffany, tune in, girl. I'll be telling you what to buy, all the ingredients and everything. You'll get to see all of that, girl. And but if you start gaining weight, please don't blame me. Please do not. I made boxed jambalaya. Don't want me. I'll try not to. But do you know how much sodium that has? Like, I don't eat stuff. I really try not to eat too much stuff out the box. And like pasta and beans are what I eat out the box. I try not to eat stuff out the box because of the sodium content is high. Listen, I'm 50. I can't eat that. I can't eat all that stuff all the time. So I try to be mindful. Stop eating stuff out the box. It's no good for you. Sodium. Only because of the sodium content. Yes. Lazy day. I cut the seasoning in half. Okay. That was good. That was a good move. Because I know you were saying your pressure be high sometimes. Just, be mindful of the sodium content of some of the stuff that you're eating. Yeah. That was a smart move. That was good. Was it good though? Was it good? Anyway, questions. Anybody have questions? This is the time you could ask questions because I'm just sitting here, when I start cooking, I don't know if I'm going to have time to be answering questions from the audience. So today is your day to ask questions. So ask away. Hi, Anthony. I see you watching. Hey, Dwayne. This is interesting. I just absolutely I really like this. No way. Yes. What up, Wayne? What up, bro? Yes, Anthony. It's been a long time. Hi, Amanda. Hi, Mandy. I have a lobster tail sitting in the sink. Girl, I just left you earlier and you ain't tell me about no lobster tail you had in the sink. Girl, broil it. Put it in the oven right quick. Boom. Flash broil that beast. Or you could pan sear it, girl. Let me tell you something. When I want to get jiggy with it, with that lobster tail, I would just take off the shell, leave off the tip, the end shell on the tail, leave that on. Lemon, little bit of seasoning. Put it in some egg dip, scrap, egg, beat the egg, put it in there, dip it in some cornmeal flour mixture, and fry that bad boy. I'm telling you something, ain't nothing like fried lobster. What? Baby, I'm going to show you how to do it, though. Barbecuing it. Barbecue sauce on lobster. Me personally, because food is like art, and it varies from different, person to person. Some people might see a painting and they like it, and some person might be like, nah, I don't like that. That's just like food. So that's why I'm going to those cooking shows, because just because you've been to culinary school and you've done so much in your field, you own a restaurant and you've done all these different type of things in the culinary field, does not make you an authoritative on how food should taste. Again, the taste of food varies from person to person. Some people like this and some people like that. So I refuse to stand before anybody and say, oh, this is good, but, because my mother told me anything after but is bullshit. So I don't, I'm not going to subject myself to that. And my thing is this: I don't have to, and I won't, because I can create my own platform. Voila. Talking with your mouth full. I could create my own platform. I do not have to sit and follow that path that everybody else does. I create my own path, and this is what I'm doing. Barbecue, butter. Okay. Grilling, yeah. Coretta, that, yes. Get on the George Foreman, get that out. Baby, yes, with some butter. And like Anthony said, you can put a little barbecue sauce and butter together. Whip that. Yes. Dipping sauce. Yup. Hello. Yes. You could do that. But yeah, food is, you might like something I don't like. I know people that don't like mac and cheese. I don't trust nobody don't eat grits though. You do not eat grits, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. That's just, don't argue with me. Do not argue with me on that. If you don't eat grits, I don't trust you. If you put sugar on your grits, I definitely don't fucking like you. Okay? I'm gonna tell you, I don't like you if you put sugar on grits. That's cream of wheat. Just make cream of wheat. Why you gotta disrespect grits like that? Grits is for salt and cheese. That's how I eat mine. Mine have to have cheese. Yes. Yes, April. That's my favorite dish. Shrimp and grits. I'm gonna be making some of that too. Because I love shrimp, like I just said. Grits, yes, Tiffany, grits and cheese, girl. Who puts sugar on grits? I be ready to fight somebody. You put sugar on grits, I can punch you in your face. Yeah, sugar on grits. No. If somebody say what's grits, I'm gonna punch you in your face too. I will punch you in your face. I was thinking about grits today, right? So, they have yellow grits, right? The yellow grits are a bit more greeny. And I was going to take, this how greedy I am, because I'm greedy. Let me tell you, I love food so much. Right, Tiff? Ange? Come on. Oh my God. Y'all need to get yourself together. Ange, I love you. Why? That's cream of wheat. That's Farina. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Don't say another word, Ange. I'm holding on by a thread. Just don't say nothing else, please. The sugar. Thank God I got wine. Yeah, there's wine in here. Oh my gosh. April, why don't you just don't make them cream of wheat? Because that's just basically what it is. cream of wheat. Let me tell y'all this story. So, my grandmother been feeding me grits since before I had teeth. Okay, before, like, when I was a baby. My grandmother used to feed me grits. So, my grandmother had her cousin come from South Carolina and stay with her. And I was there, right? So, I seen her put sugar on her grits, right? So, I said, Grandma, I want sugar on my grits too. So, she put sugar on my grits. I can remember this like it was yesterday. Right? She put that sugar on my grits. I cried like a baby. Get this fucking sugar off my grits. That's all I could. And there wasn't no more grits left to throw that out and give me more grits. None. And I was so upset. And excuse me. And I cried. I cried so bad that I was, you know how you cry, the ugly cry, the snot running down. I'll never forget this. And I never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never had grits and sugar ever again. Never had sugar on my grits ever again. That was just like a travesty. That was a travesty, putting sugar on grits. So, yeah, my grandmother is from she was from South Carolina, and she was real geechy. Like, geechy. Like, she used to say theysin. Like, instead of saying theirs, she says theysin. She was geechy, right? She used to make the best grits in the world. Like, my grandmother used to make the grits that takes 30 minutes to make. You bring her quick grits and she's gonna curse you out. She's gonna curse you out. Like, don't bring them damn quick grits in here. That's what she did. She cooked her grits long, before everybody got up. She made the big pot of grits, bacon, and all kinds of fixings to go with it. My grandmother got me hooked on sardines and grits. One day I was looking like, oh, what is that? What are you eating? Lo and behold, I tried it, and I was like, "Oh, Grandma, make me some of those. Grandma, make me that ghetto breakfast of sardines and grits." Yes, I was like, "Yes, sardines and grits. Yes, oh my God, that was like the ultimate breakfast: sardines and grits with biscuits." Holy shit, I was like, whoa, like, shit. Grandma, yeah. So, I don't eat them. I haven't, since my grandmother passed, I haven't eaten sardines and grits. I haven't eaten them. It's just, it's just like, for me to eat it now, it would dredge up so many memories that I said, they don't want me to be great, but I'm gonna be great anyway. You can't stop. You can't stop. You can't stop me. So yeah, let me tell you. So like I was saying, I never had grits and sardines. Like, I haven't had it. Like, maybe I'll make it on live. Maybe I'll do that in honor of my granny. You know, she was like this amazing, she was like this amazing woman, and she was an influencer on me and why I do what I do. And her and my mom, you know, my mom was a fantastic, like, awesome cook, and she did her thing, and she passed on that passion for food to not only me, but two of my siblings also. And yeah, I'm just see how they just like they be trying to cut me off. Like, come on, seriously. Technical difficulties, but it's okay. I'm here. And I'm going to keep going and saying what I got to say. Today was rough. It was really rough. Y'all see this is my baby. My booby looby. That's my mixer. I've had this mixer for, 5 years. And this mixer is going strong. And I just take such good care of it. And I love the color. And I'm colorful. I love color. I don't have like a set of dishes that are all the same color. I'm just like not that committed to a set. Like, I just like colorful stuff. So I have. Oh, got it, girl. What? That they can't. No, you gotta be lying. 30 minutes. That is not enough. Huh? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do though. I'm just gonna be like part 2 on the other device, because who's doing this? They cut it to 30 minutes. Like, are y'all serious? Like, what? How am I gonna cook and talk in 30 minutes? How? Facebook be doing too much. I've seen people go on for like an hour or something. And tell Bree I said thank you. Tell her I love her. Kisses to her. I see her beautiful self. She's doing well. I know. Yeah, somebody texting me. Who's this? That's my BFF. Whatever. She can wait. She ain't saying nothing. When did that happen? Come on, Bree, tell us. What happened? Why? Tell us. Please. They even cut me off of Instagram, like, the live. Like, seriously. Like, we gonna have to try to figure this out. I did not know. And tell Bree I said to find out why they cut it to 30 minutes. Hello, Tiff, do you know he be on there he be shouting out the whole Zulu nation when he go on, Tiff. And then, then he get around to saying what he gotta say and this and that. He be on there forever. It be more than 30 minutes. How come they only gave me 30? Was that the trial offer? Hey, Justice, what's going on? You watching, ain't you? Say hello. Don't be rude. Don't come in my kitchen and say, don't come in my kitchen and don't say hello. Right, exactly. Tiff, you already know. He be shouting out everybody. Everybody. I be watching his videos when I get a chance. But, when I watch his videos, I got to have some time on my hand. Because, he get long-winded. I be like, okay. Because, but he be giving them some information. he's the one that maybe this is why this is going on because of him. Like, he said, yo, go back to the drawing board and do it differently. Because what people don't know is putting together a team to do something it's a tremendous amount of work. Creating a team of people that will assist you and help you do what you need to do. Me, the person that I am, it's hard for me to sometimes ask for help. And when I do, and you drop the ball, and you let the ball roll off the court into the street and get ran over by a car and flattened like this big, I will never give you the ball again. No, that's a negative. So it's hard to put together a team of people that's going to back you, have your back, and do what you need to do. And, now I need a photographer to come in and take pictures of me setting up and doing what I do and getting my set together and getting my kitchen all judged out for what I need to do. So in order to do that, I need a team. I do. And it's hard to create a freaking team. People think, oh God, it's easy. So many people. Knowing people and being able to rely on people is two totally different things. It's very hard to be able to rely on people. It's for me. Like, because if you let my ball roll off the court into the street and get run over by a car and get flattened like this big, I'm going to be fucking mad. Okay. So this is why we're here now. So KL told me, KL Belvin, Keith KL Belvin told me, he said to go back to the drawing board and do it different. Either do it different or scrap it. And I was like, no, we're not scrapping it. So I decided to do it differently. And I'm going to go live. Yes, Tiff, it's girl. I'm sitting here like, people were like, so who you going to have on doing the camera? So first of all, let me show you. This is my iPad, right? This is my granddaughter on the iPad. She's a baby. This is my iPad. So we was actually going live on Facebook on my iPad. So I spent money for this thingy that's holding up my iPad. And it's very sturdy and it holds my iPad. And it's really awesome, right? I can rely on that thing faster than I can rely on a human. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I can rely on an inanimate object faster than I can rely on a person to help me. So, mind you, I know tons of people, right? Henceforth, this is why I'm doing this live for self. I got another one of those coming for my phone. So, right now I'm holding it in my hand. I'm like, that's fine because I'm not cooking. But once I start cooking, this is going to be a dilemma. It's going to be difficult. But I'm going to work out the technical difficulties because if I have to rely on somebody, that's going to be challenging. And it's sad that we can't even rely on people to help us when we try to do a project. Can't even say, I need you to hold this device and I need you to zoom in when I'm cooking. And I would love to have somebody because, I might not be able to pay you, but you know what? I'm damn sure gonna feed you. You best to believe that. When you leave me, you gonna be full and you gonna be happy when you leave me. Okay? So, I'm not, this whole thing is like, it's, I am the machine. I am the behind the scenes. I am the cameraman, the, whatever you want to, I'm everything. I'm just doing this itself because who the fuck can I rely on? Nobody. Nobody. So that's another topic for another day. But I so look forward to next week. And I'm going to be cooking. Tiffany, let me tell you. So, I have my group Biz Warm Up. And yes, I could go live from my business page. Yep, I sure can. And I have the group Biz Warm Up, and we're actually helping other women business owners because we need to be more supportive of one another. And that was the purpose of me starting it. And when I ran across a Twitter post that said, "Why don't we have business warming parties?" This Twitter post said, "Imagine if we had business warming parties." So, boom, yeah, trying to get this all together and people to all the working parts together to make this machine run properly is draining. I'm doing this show. I have clients that I service as far as meal prep. Yeah, I do that. I'm contracted to do that, so I do that. That's why I cook all the time because but I love it. But this is like unbelievable when you are trying to do something and people are like, "Oh, yeah, I'll help. Guess what? The day of, people jumping ship. Oh no, oh girl, oh, I forgot. Oh, it's today. Oh, you hear all the excuses. It's like, oh my goodness, are you serious? Welcome back, April. Welcome back, April. And you hear all these excuses like, oh my God, oh I forgot, and this and that, and I'm just like, yep. So yeah, talking with your mouth full. That's the name of my show. And let me tell you, this journey that I'm on has been absolutely amazing. And don't get me wrong, I do have a support system, but it's just that I have a hard time asking people to do stuff for me because I do not like to be disappointed. Like if I ask you and you say yeah, and then you tell me, oh, and I was counting on you, that puts me in a real messed up position at this point. So I have a hard time asking for people to help me with certain things. So I'm doing this by myself, but wait till I start cooking. I'm gonna start getting it together. I'm gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, Tiffany says, I used to support so many people and realized it wasn't being reciprocated. That stopped. Yeah, it's, yeah, at some point, if we're both of us are in business and you're the one that's doing all supporting and giving and they're the ones just taking and they're not being reciprocal, then you have to just be like, all right, I'm done. You gotta just be like, all right, enough is enough, because that's so unfair. That's what I think. And people think, oh, it's not, and it's not being petty. It's just being like, nah, no, come on, you know. And I want to know why friends don't support you. Like when you go into business and let me say this: support is not just monetary and financial. So how about sharing that person's events when they do events? How about, girl, I can't buy nothing, but can I help you set up at an event? Or I'll share your stuff and hopefully you'll gain some more clients. How about that? I mean, like, this is like, this is the one thing that really behooves me, is like, okay. And then when you make it, they be the first ones to be like, yeah, I know how. No, don't know me. Please, don't. Move on with your life, girl. Just, that's one of the things that is so disheartening, is when you support people and they don't in turn support you in a way that you need them to support you. If I'm supporting you organically and without you asking, I think you should support me too as well. I shouldn't have to ask you, like, can you share something? Right. You're right. Right, Tiffany. They're not going to do it. Yep. Oh, yeah. Your family will, they will definitely share somebody else's stuff before they share yours. Oh, yeah. They'll shout somebody else out before they shout you out. Yep. How about everybody know I cook and do cakes and stuff. So how about you go to a family member's function and they got a cake there that's not yours? How about that, girl? How do you react, girl? I be looking like, and pay full price for it, and you're looking like, oh. And I'd be like the first in line. Let me see how this cake tastes since you didn't order one from me. Let me just see how this tastes. That's so disheartening. Like, wow. The person that I am, I just blow them up. I'll be like, it's cupcakes. Let me get one of them dry ass cupcakes. Let me just see what it tastes like. I say it just like that, just to let them know, put them on blast. You could have ordered from me. Somehow people think that them ordering like cupcakes from you is gonna propel you into a whole different income bracket. Like you are now gonna be able to to buy an island right off the Fiji Isles. Yeah, you're gonna be trapezing around the globe. You know what? Facebook don't want me to be great. Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, they think that you're gonna now be on the Cayman Islands somewhere just by buying a dozen of cupcakes from you or a cake. And that's not even the case. Because in order for you to even make a cake or cupcakes, you have to go buy butter, flour, yada, yada, yada. And people don't take all these things into consideration. They just think that, you go into the store and you flash your boobs and you get some free butter and flour and all this kind of stuff, and it just happens. But anyway, I want to say this. Stay tuned. This is going to be really interesting because I have a lot to say. And thank you for everyone that tuned in. And, when we got cut off and, I got reconnected and you tuned back in, I appreciate that because, they don't want me to be great, clearly, because it's like, wow, come on already. Yes, Ange. One thing about, I'm glad you said that because this morning I sent Ange a text. She lives in Ohio. I sent her a text. And when I'm given a word, I pass it on to the person. And it's a few people that's connected to me on Facebook that have gotten words from me. And the words came from the Most High. And they give it to me and to give to you. And I do that, and I'm obedient, and I give you those words. And whatever you do with them is up to you. I've given a few people words on certain different things that they needed to do. And whether they act on them or not, that's totally up to them. But Ange, I'm just gonna share hers. I got a word today that she needs to write her next book, and your next book is going to open so many doors for you, as far as your king is in your next book. Believe it or not, your breakthrough is in your next book, and I know you're taking this time for you and to do what you need to do for you. Brand and Bree is getting big. They're getting on, and you doing a remarkable job with them. And I'm telling you that they're going to be fine. But that in your next book, your king is coming with your next book. He is. And your breakthrough is coming in your next book. And I'm waiting for that next book. Because as soon as you put it out there, I'm going to buy it. I promise you that. Because your breakthrough is in your next book. And that's the word from the Most High. So, yeah. It's okay. It's okay. And you just got to surround yourself with the people that's going to appreciate what you have to offer. And and it's funny because this morning I was like getting dressed and God was speaking to me. He was like, well, you need to text her and tell her this, and I'm obedient, and I just text and said, this is what was told to me to tell you. And I'm just letting you know. So when you do your wedding, I'm coming to Ohio. But I'm coming to Ohio to see you anyway before then. But yeah, you about to get everything that you seek is coming. It's coming. So don't. He told it to me this morning. People be like, oh God, he speaks. If he ain't speaking to you, he speaks to us all. Whether you're listening, that's totally up to you. But he speaks. And sometimes those quiet moments, I listen and I'm like, okay. And he's, giving me words for people. Words for myself. Words for people. And I pass them on. But yeah. You're about to be all like a schoolgirl. With a schoolgirl crush and be like giggling, You hang up. No, you hang up. No, you hang up. You Wait for it, Ange. It's coming, girl. It's coming. I know you're ready. He only send them when you're ready. Trust me. Trust me. He sends them when you're ready. And I love you, Ian. Just let you know. So, people, I have so much to talk about. I do. So, with that being said, I want to say to you, thank you for tuning in. Talking with your mouth full. This has been amazing. I'm going to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. And yes, that's what sisterhood is about. It's about uplifting and empowering one another. And you lighting somebody else's candle doesn't make your candle blow out. You know, your candle is to light somebody else's candle. And they're to light somebody else's candle, and so on and so on. So don't be afraid to light somebody else's candle, because that's what it's about. So thank you all. Good night, Tiff. Tell KL to go to bed, and she don't gotta eat that cake no more. Don't make her eat no more of that cake. That was hilarious. Girl, I was hollering. But thank you all so much for tuning in and just tuning back in when I got kicked off. But anyway, I kind of worked through some of the technical difficulties a little bit. But next week, I'm going to be cooking and I'm going to be talking. So, you know, thank you for tuning in to Talking with Your Mouth Full. You guys have an awesome, amazing night. Good night. Have a good night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Say your prayers before you go to sleep. And thank you so much, Ashe, for tuning in.